Hello and welcome. Join me on a journey to Iceland, a land where fire and ice shape breathtaking landscapes and a culture as resilient as its volcanoes. Beyond the geysers and glaciers, Iceland's unique customs and laws reveal a society fiercely protective of its environment and heritage. Today, we'll uncover the surprising rules that shape life here, from forbidden foods to ancient naming traditions. Let's begin our exploration into the things you never knew were forbidden. Iceland's isolation, surrounded by the vast cold waters of the North Atlantic, has played a crucial role in shaping its unique environment. This remoteness has preserved its delicate ecosystem for centuries, allowing rare plants and animals to thrive without outside interference. To protect this natural balance, bringing uncooked meat into the country is strictly forbidden. This rule is especially important for safeguarding native animals, like the iconic Icelandic sheep, from devastating diseases that could be introduced from abroad. Even a single contaminated steak or piece of raw meat could introduce harmful bacteria or viruses, threatening entire species and the livelihoods of local farmers who depend on healthy livestock. The ban on raw meat acts as a vital shield, protecting not only Iceland's remarkable wildlife, but also its centuries-old farming traditions and way of life. So, when you prepare for your journey to Iceland, remember to leave all raw meat behind. It's a simple, yet powerful act of respect for this fragile natural sanctuary and the people who call it home. The continued integrity and beauty of this wild kingdom truly depend on the choices we make as visitors. Reptiles are entirely absent from Iceland, a striking fact that sets this island nation apart from much of the world. This isn't a quirk of nature, but a deliberate decision, enforced by strict national law. The ownership of snakes, turtles, or lizards is strictly forbidden. These laws exist to prevent invasive species from ever gaining a foothold, and to safeguard public health from potential threats. In the 1990s, a brief experiment allowed pet turtles into Icelandic homes. Unfortunately, this led to a salmonella outbreak, quickly reinforcing the necessity of the ban and highlighting the risks involved. Iceland's fragile ecosystem has no natural reptile predators. Even a single escaped reptile could threaten native birds and disrupt the delicate balance of local wildlife. The absence of reptiles is a quiet testament to Iceland's unwavering commitment to environmental preservation and the protection of its unique natural heritage. In Iceland, caution and respect for nature always prevail over curiosity or novelty. The silence of the serpent here is not just absence, it's the sound of protection, echoing through Iceland's wild, untouched landscapes. When you walk into an Icelandic store, you might notice something unusual. There's no chewing gum at the checkout counters. Unlike in many other countries where gum is a staple impulse buy, here it's simply not part of the shopping experience. While it's not illegal to chew gum in Iceland, you'll find it's rarely sold anywhere. This isn't just a random decision, it's a conscious choice rooted in both environmental and aesthetic concerns, reflecting the country's unique values. Icelanders take great pride in their clean streets and breathtaking, unspoiled nature. They've largely rejected chewing gum because it's seen as a sticky nuisance that can spoil the beauty of their surroundings and create unnecessary litter. The absence of gum in public spaces is a small but powerful symbol of the collective responsibility Icelanders feel toward keeping their environment pristine and welcoming for everyone. Travelers are welcome to bring their own gum, but they're always reminded to dispose of it properly, respecting the local commitment to cleanliness and sustainability. In Iceland, even the smallest everyday choices, like skipping chewing gum, reflect a deep shared respect for the environment and a desire to preserve its natural beauty for generations to come. Imagine a capital city where dogs were once forbidden. From 1924 to 1984, Reykjavik banned pet dogs to combat a deadly tapeworm disease. Cats became the city's pet of choice, while the ban became a symbol of public health over companionship. Today, dogs are allowed, but only with strict permits and regulations. The legacy of the ban lives on in Reykjavik's careful approach to pet ownership. It's a story of balancing health and the human need for animal friends. In Iceland, tipping is not expected. and can even be awkward. Service charges are included in your bill, and workers are paid fair wages by law. Tipping may imply staff aren't paid enough, which goes against Iceland's egalitarian values. The best way to show appreciation? A sincere takk fyrir mig, thank you. Here, gratitude is expressed with words, not extra cash. It's a reflection of a society built on fairness and respect. Iceland leads the world in gender equality, and its ban on strip clubs is a bold example. Since 2010, profiting from employee nudity is illegal, a move driven by women's rights and workplace safety. The law challenges the objectification of women and prioritizes worker protection. For travelers, this means no red light districts or neon-lit clubs. Instead, you'll find a society willing to legislate its ideals. Iceland draws a clear line. Some forms of commerce are simply incompatible with equality. Iceland has a strict ban on genetically modified organisms. No import, cultivation, or even transit. The goal: protect centuries-old crops and livestock from cross-contamination. Lawmakers follow the precautionary principle, prioritizing environmental safety over economic gain. Icelandic food is, by law, GMO-free, a major point of national pride. The ban is both a regulation and a symbol of harmony with nature. Here, purity is more than a brand. It's a way of life. Fireworks in Iceland are a spectacular but brief tradition. Sales and use are allowed only from December 28th to January 6th, supporting volunteer rescue teams. This short window concentrates celebrations and limits noise, pollution, and risk. New Year's Eve becomes a nationwide event, then the sky returns to silence. The law balances joy, safety, and environmental care. In Iceland, even celebration is thoughtfully regulated. Some hair dyes are banned in Iceland, especially those with high levels of PPD, a chemical allergen. The ban protects consumers from severe allergic reactions, prioritizing health over fashion. Regulations are stricter than in many countries, with authorities actively monitoring products. It's a quiet form of protection most never notice. For those at risk, it's peace of mind. In Iceland, safety comes before style. In Iceland, naming a child is a matter of national importance. The Icelandic Naming Committee approves all names to preserve the language's integrity. Names must fit Icelandic grammar, use native letters, and be gender-specific. Parents can apply for exceptions, but tradition usually prevails. For most, this is a cherished part of cultural identity. Each name connects new generations to Iceland's history. Here, even a name tells a story rooted in the land. Iceland's anti-smoking laws are among the world's strictest. Smoking is banned in all indoor public spaces, near entrances, and on school grounds. The goal: protect non-smokers and denormalize smoking. The result: cleaner air, healthier people, and a culture that values collective well-being. Bars and cafes are now filled with conversation, not smoke. In Iceland, clean air is a right, not a luxury. Not just any car can enter Iceland. Strict rules ban the import of older used cars to reduce pollution and promote safety. The policy keeps the national fleet modern and efficient, supporting Iceland's clean energy goals. It's a subtle but effective way to protect the environment and save lives. The regulation accelerates the shift to electric vehicles. In Iceland, even car laws drive sustainability. Iceland's volcanoes are awe-inspiring and dangerous. Visiting active volcanic areas is often forbidden without a certified guide, especially after eruptions. The risks: unstable ground, toxic gases, and sudden fissures. Authorities close areas to protect both visitors and rescue teams. Guided tours ensure safety and respect for nature's power. These rules aren't about limiting adventure. They're about survival. In Iceland, nature sets the boundaries. Like raw meat, uncooked eggs are forbidden for travelers to bring into Iceland. The reason: prevent the introduction of poultry diseases that could devastate local farms. Even one infected egg could trigger a crisis. The ban is strictly enforced at the border. It's a small sacrifice for visitors, but a vital shield for Iceland's agriculture. Here, biosecurity is taken seriously. Iceland has banned single-use plastic bags nationwide since 2021. Shoppers bring reusable bags, drastically cutting plastic waste. The policy is part of a broader push for a circular economy and environmental stewardship. It's a visible daily reminder of the cost of convenience. The ban reflects Iceland's proactive, collective approach to protecting nature. Every small action adds up to lasting change. In Iceland, respect for the land is woven into daily life. Our journey through Iceland's hidden rules ends here. Each prohibition is a thread in a tapestry of preservation, protection, and responsibility. These aren't just rules, they're guardians of a unique way of life. Thank you for exploring with me. Until next time, travel with wonder and curiosity. In Iceland, what's forbidden reveals what's truly valued.